Good morning from Seoul, South Korea. Today we're going to be flying on the Asiana Airlines on their business class all the way to Hong Kong from Seoul. So we want to bring you how our experience will be from check-in, the lounge, the flight itself all the way down to Hong Kong. So if you enjoy watching this video, go ahead and smack the like button. If you're not a subscriber, consider subscribing to our channel as we'll bring you more videos like this. All right, let's get going.
On today's episode, we get to travel with Asiana Airlines on their business class on this 3.5-hour flight for the second time in just 1 week. We have featured them on our way to Seoul from Osaka, and that video is on our channel. If you're new to our channel, welcome, and thank you for those of you who have been with us since the beginning. At the Ponzo Adventure, we specialize in providing comprehensive flight and resort reviews to enhance your travel experiences. Additionally, we offer valuable travel tips to ensure your safety during your travel journeys. Occasionally, we also share our love for travel through engaging vlogs. If this content resonates with you, consider subscribing to our channel and activating the notification bell to stay up to date on our latest videos. We have spent a few days here in Seoul and are ready to head to Hong Kong. We grabbed taxi to Seoul Incheon Airport. There are two airports here in Seoul, and Incheon is the furthest of the two, while Gimpo is in the city. The journey to the airport took about 1 hour. Let's get checked in. Asiana has a dedicated check-in area for their premium cabin passengers. The check-in experience here was great and quick.
All right, so we just checked in for our flight, and now we're gonna go to the security and immigration, and then we'll be out of here.
Now to the downside of this trip. The airport doesn't have a fast-track lanes for premium passengers. This morning, they were having huge lines, and some of the entrance lanes were closed, leading to long lines. Therefore, the premium experience was lacking. It took about 30 minutes to go through immigration and security.
All right, so we just went through security and immigration. It took about 26 minutes because waiting in that line since there's no priority line. So now we're going to try to see if we can do a little bit of a lounge hopping if it's possible. So we're going to start off with lounge number 1.
We are now at the secure area, and we will explore the few lounges options available here based on our ticket. There are 3 Asiana lounges here and Singapore Silvercrest Lounge. However, due to time, we're only going to try 3 lounges.
So we're not sure if we have access to the Silvercrest Lounge, but we're going to give it a try and see what they say.
We start with Silvercrest Lounge. This was by far our favorite lounge in terms of design and food. However, it was the smallest of the 3. We spent about 30 minutes here, although I think we should have spent more time. The food was amazing here with different options.
So we got into Silvercrest Lounge. This is not a big lounge, but it's really nice. Beautifully decorated, cozy. I love it. So we're gonna spend about 30 minutes here, and then we're gonna make our way to the next lounge. So right now we are at the Silvercrest Lounge. Again, as I stated, it is very cozy. You have this seating type here that looks similar to the mock-up of the business class, which is really cool. So as far as the food, it's pretty much limited to mostly or primarily Southeast Asian food with curry and rice, and you have roti. So that's basically what you have here. The lounge again is not as large, but it is very cozy. I like the decor. I love just how beautifully it's decorated. It's really nice. So definitely, if you're flying with Asiana or any other star lines and you are flying in business class, you should definitely check out the Silvercrest Lounge here at Incheon Airport Terminal 1.
The next one is 2 Asiana lounges. The first one is the one located right next door to Silvercrest Lounge. Now, before I get bashed in the comments, let me say that this lounge is beautiful. We are also privileged to have access to the lounge, but we also have the ability to criticize it while still enjoying it. Having that said, the lounge is a huge place with lots of seating areas, in addition to sleeping or resting areas. Also, the nice massage chair where you can use it when available. You get 30 minutes to use, and we did enjoy it fully. The one area that was lacking about this lounge is the food. This is their flagship lounge, and it was really mediocre options of food. We spent about 20 minutes here, and then made our way to the second lounge. This lounge was identical to the first one, with everything being the same from food, seating, and design. Kids and I decided to leave the lounge and explore other options, and we were surprised on what we discovered. There were areas that the kids can play, and also showers and sleeping areas for those passengers that do not have access to the lounge. For priority pass passengers, there are also options available here. Let's head to the gate and board. We are now boarding our plane and excited to be heading to Hong Kong.
All right, so we're sitting now on our seats. We are in 4A, 4C, and the kids are behind us in 4 and 5A and 5C. So this is in one of their older configuration. So the configuration for this is 222. Still an older fleet. The seats look very dated, but we're still excited to fly this product to show you guys exactly how it looks like. So we're gonna go through what is around the seat right now. So right in front of you, you do have a TV, as you can see here, and then here you do have a coat hanger. You can push this way, and then underneath here you do have the amenity area, and in the bottom there you do have the area for you to stretch your legs out. So this is not where you can lay down flat. It's lay down the angle. So we'll show you guys how that it is as well. But and you can see there's two chairs here. The neighbor right next to you. I think the middle seats are the better one. They have direct aisle access for both passengers versus on this one here. You have to actually request for you to pass next to your seatmate. But right now I'm flying with my wife, so it just works. And on this side here, you can see there is a pillow. And then the seat, how it looks like. Again, very dated, but still works for this flight. In the middle here, you do have lights. And then the bottom here, you do have controllers for you to be able to use. And then here's a cup holder. Comes out of this side here. You do have it like this. So the table will be on this side here for you. But anyways, yeah, this is how it comes out. This is the table. It's pretty big. It's good. Okay, I'm gonna close this out now. And the other thing about this seat, you have 3 windows here in seat 4. I think everybody gets 3 windows, if I'm not mistaken, yes. So yeah, this is the configuration. Again, it's very old and dated in comparison to the other one that we took from Osaka to Incheon. But anyways, if you haven't seen that video, I'll tag it here so you can go check that out. But yeah, so that's about it as far as what's around the seat. Let's go and review what are the amenities that you get on this flight. So on this flight, they gave you a blanket. Again, it has this logo of Asiana in there with the color scheme of similar to the chair. You also do get headphones for you to use during the flight. They're not noise canceling headphones as we found out from last flight, but they're pretty good for the flight. You also get slippers similar to the previous flight. So you do have slippers, a blanket, and then you do get the pillow, which I showed it earlier. So this yellow scheme pillow, again, contrasting a little bit of the seat, brightening up a little bit more. So they're still boarding right now, especially for economy class seat. So once they are done boarding, we're gonna be pushing back and start heading to Hong Kong.
One thing to note is that there are no individual air vents on these aircraft. Unlike on the other flight, this one they did offer pre-departure drink. Similarly to the previous flight, they provided drawing materials for the kids to keep them busy and entertained.
So initially it did not look like the business class was going to be full, but right now the entire cabin is full. Again, as I stated, the cabin configuration is 222. The people that have the best access to the aisle are actually the people in the middle. So yeah, I think that's the best seats if you want to have access to the aisle. Pushback happened right on time, right at 9 o'clock. So far, so good. The TV looked like it's from the 1970s. The quality is just horrible.
We are now pushing back and heading to the tarmac to taxi and then take off. As we do that, I would like to thank you for watching this far out. This is one of the ways that you are supporting our channel and helping us grow. Another way is by hitting the like button if you're enjoying it so far. We do this on our own and do not get paid to bring you these videos. So your likes, shares, comments are appreciated. We're also on other major platforms such as IG, Facebook, and TikTok. So find us there. You can also support us by just giving us a YouTube thanks, which helps me get a coffee during editing. Let's appreciate this takeoff and beautiful views of Seoul coastline. We are now in the air, so let's get comfortable as we explore the in-flight entertainment. As I previously mentioned, the TV itself is dated. The remote control was a bit hard to get used to, but once we got it figured out, we were able to select the movies or show that were available. We are now ready for the meal service. They provided menu for us to select our meal. They had Korean and Western options. Please take a minute to look at what is available for food and drinks. The table is set and we are patiently waiting for this true feast in the air. They served us a true 3-course meal, an element that is missing with US-based airline in their international routes. For the appetizer, we got served grilled octopus salad with cucumbers and paprika salsa. It was really good. For the main, beef served with mushroom risotto, asparagus, carrots, and herbs. For dessert, the cheese platter with mango shortcake. The service was spectacular on this flight. Every aspect of the meal service was fully thought out. From the food, the presentation, and the service, it was top-notch. The meal was really good and we enjoyed every single minute. After the meal service, it was time to relax and check out the toilet. This toilet was a standard toilet with amenities such as toothbrush, comb, and more. Let's get back and relax a bit before giving my final thought on this flight. Overall, this was a great flight despite the old configuration on this fleet. Two things that stood out the most are the service and the meal. The flight attendant on this flight were really nice and friendly. They seemed excited to be serving on this route and always attentive. That alone makes the experience great. The food on board and the way it was served enhanced the atmosphere. This flight alone has enhanced our desire to consider Asiana in the future on their long routes, and we definitely recommend that you try them. For this flight, we paid $197 per person to fly on this route in comparison to $154 to fly in economy. We booked it directly using booking.com and we were able to score on this deal. In comparison to other airlines that fly on this same route, the price on Korean Airways was $390 per person and Cathay Pacific was around $550. We are now approaching Hong Kong and we get amazing views of the island. It has been over 7 years since I was last here and I'm excited to be back. For my family, this is their first time here and I can't wait to show them around. We have landed and taxied a bit to our gate. We are now deplaning and later heading to immigration and custom before catching our train to the city. Quick travel tip: when arriving in Hong Kong, be sure to download your mobile train card. This will ensure that you avoid getting Octopus card. Also, if traveling with kids, buy them Kids Octopus card as the fare is cheaper. Also, you could use your own credit card, but it must be a Visa card. The journey to the city takes about 23 minutes and it costs $14 for adults. Thanks again for watching. If you enjoy it, smack the like button, and if you're not a subscriber, consider subscribing. We'll see you in the next one.